You guys, can basketball wives just be over with already? Like, seriously. I thought that when Basketball Wives Miami was canceled, I thought that the LA cast was for sure as hell gonna get canceled too. Like, I don't know. Are you guys still interested in Basketball Wives? LA is just the same old mess over and over and over again. Like, these women are impossible, like, at their age, and they still in mess. Constantly. Just mess, 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 mess. It's crazy. And Shawnee O'Neal is still the ringleader. She still sits back and act like she ain't doing nothing or ain't did nothing. It's amazing. As I'm proud of her as a black female out there doing her thing, in what she's accomplished on her own, not just being somebody's wife. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Holla if you hear me. Oh, but it's like Shawnee seats several. Like I said in my past videos, Shawnee O'Neal only brought Tammy on the show to start mess, to stir up drama, to get more ratings. That's the only reason why. Because honestly, Basketball Wives LA has started to go down drastically. And now Drea's not even on the show. I guess Drea just decided that she just didn't want to do it anymore, be with the drama. The Angel still need a check. Her little clothing line ain't doing much, obviously. And so she needs a check. So she's still on there trying to make friends with girls who don't give two craps about her. It's just all a mess. Um, on this episode, it was this is the season finale. It was Tammy and Brandy had got into it because Malaysia them thought that Tammy them was like talking about them and all that. Which I don't think they was, but they do, like on their own little private time. So it's not like it's that far fetched. I mean, come on. I mean, it is what it is. This is Tammy Roman we're talking about and Shawnee O'Neal. But I do have to say that I would much rather deal with Tammy. I actually, for whatever reason, I actually do like Tammy. Um, but I just don't feature Shawnee. Um, yeah. So it was just a mess from the start. They was getting into it back and forth. Tammy, I think that Brandy might be Tammy's equal. I think that we all know Tammy can throw down, but I'm pretty sure Brandy can throw down too. Like physically, they about the same size. They're both tall girls. Like it would be a good one indeed. My wretched spirit would definitely, that wretched side of me would definitely like to see that go down in the ring or outside or on somebody's poach or back poach or whatever. So it was just crazy. Jackie's still playing both sides of the field. She's still going back and forth in between the girls. Um, Tammy is really Team Jackie, but she said that from the beginning that she's Team Jackie and Shawnee. So they're working together. They're bouncing off each other. If you fight with Shawnee or if you dislike something with Shawnee, here comes Tammy. If you dislike something with Tammy, here comes Shawnee. It's just a mess. These old birds ain't got nothing to do. And it's such a shame. All they do is just sit on the beach to argue. A mess. Um, and everybody just sits back and stir up drama, and then things get held in the inside. Then they bring up stuff in front of the group, and then that gives everybody else the opportunity to put their business in. Nothing that ain't got nothing to do with them. It's just all just a big drama fest. It's just not entertaining anymore to me, basketball wise, for some reason. It's just not. Um, let's see what else happened. The girls had went zip lining. It was Brandy, Malaysia, Jackie, and I think Megan, who all went zip lining, which is a very interesting, combination of people because everybody had issues with everybody as far as those four girls. But they seem to work it out. And Megan has definitely toned it down some. Sometimes I don't even realize Megan is there. It's wow, like wow, Megan, really Megan. But she's there. She's definitely there and looking like a muncher with them damn braids. Um, But anyway, carpet, carpets all around the world. We love carpets. So we get to the final meeting, and they're at the table, the legendary scene that we've all been pretty much seeing and talking about, all of the internet, y'all, social media, Twitter, all that. Brandy gets fired. Brandy gets fired. Brandy gets fired. So we get to the whole scene, and everybody's going down the list, and Brandy apologizes to Jackie. She was just like, I thought you was a spawn of the devil. She still is. But she was just like, I thought she was a really horrible person and all that, but you're actually not that bad, and I want to apologize to you. I misjudged you and this and that. But then on one hand, Jackie's talking crap about Shawnee and Tammy when Tammy and Shawnee is talking crap about the other girls. So it's just silliness. So I wouldn't be bothered with this mess on this show for five, especially this show in particular. Like, it's just the energy there. Like, who wants to sit and just be shaded all day, every day? Like, who can you really trust? Like, you say something to somebody and then they run back and tell you, and it's just a mess. Um, so Jackie accepts the apology, and Brandy was just like, you know what? Y'all do that bullying mess over there in Miami. We don't do that in LA. And Tammy was just like, oh, really? Hmm. Okay. Tammy was just, that whole bully thing has really haunted Tammy, especially when she had the whole thing with her bullying that Keisha girl who was on Basketball Wives LA at one point, and a lot of people really came against Tammy on that one. But people didn't have an issue with Tammy bullying Mika. Okay. That makes me think about the whole light skin, dark skin thing. Is that an issue? Because Keisha was biracial, but looked white, and Mika was black, dark skin. So it's just I don't know. Is that I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting into another topic, but so pretty much Brandy looks over at Shawnee. Shawnee was just like, you know what? I can tell that Brandy don't like me for whatever reason. Brandy was just like, Shawnee, I feel like you always throwing your money up in our faces. I feel like you're extremely fake all the time. I don't like you. I just think that you're just like a bitch. Like, you talk down to people or whatever. And everybody was like, er, er, er. You calling the boss lady a bitch? It was just like, what? Oh my gosh, this never happened before in Basketball Wives history, darling. And Brandy was just like, Brandy just kept calling her a bitch, a bitch, a bitch. And Shawnee was just like, but I'll be that bitch. I'll be that bitch. I don't think that's your insecurities, honey. That's your insecurities and this and that and all that around the world. But Shawnee shady. She is, and I wouldn't trust her. But at the end of the day, she writes your checks, Brandy. So I don't, it's kind of like one of those, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. So Shawnee pretty much just said, okay, thank you, thank you for your services. And Brandy gets up and leaves. So does that mean that Brandy is fired off the show? Don't know. A lot of people was like, she came for Shawnee's character, and you don't do that. And she's the boss lady, because she's the executive producer. I think she's one of them, but it was her idea about the show, I guess. And it was just like, is Brandy gone off the show? I don't know. Hopefully she's not, but then again, I don't care. I probably won't be reviewing Basketball Wives like again. Um, Probably. I could be wrong. I'm a man. I have the right to change my mind when I want to. I don't know. It was just just a lot of mess. The reunion is next week, and Tammy looks a hot ass fool mess. I don't know what kind of hair that is that Tammy got on at the reunion. I'm sure it's gonna be all kind of memes and gifs made, inspired by that get up, cause she looks the absolute fool. But I am proud of Tammy because the old Tammy probably would have snatched Brandy up and they would have been rolling around in the sand. But she was calm and she actually could sit in the same bus after the whole altercation that they had on the beach. They all got back on the same bus and went to wherever to go off into little groups and talk about each other. Um, and so that's good because Tamala has came a long way because she's just a fighter mainly. But she's grown up some, and good for her. You're never too old to get better, to become a better person. I don't know. You guys, tell me what y'all thought about this review and Basketball Wives LA, just in general. What y'all think about the whole vibe, all that. Um, do you guys agree with what Brandy did or not? I personally think that Brandy was brave for doing that and calling Shawnee out. Nobody else wouldn't have did it. So I definitely give Brandy props for that, for sticking up for herself, right, wrong, or indifferent, especially for somebody who could possibly potentially ruin you. So she definitely got balls. I appreciate that. But was it like a stupid decision on her behalf? I don't know. You guys let me know. Mr. Chalaki here, Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me, you guys, please. And at It's Kings World on Twitter, at It's Kings World on Instagram, all that good stuff. Like, comment, share, retweet, all those moments. And I'll see you guys later. All right.